Hi everyone, this is Steve. This is a test to see if my Boost app works with the newest firmware and DJI Go. So you'll see here when I go to the About page, I'm running DJI Go 4.2.8. That's the newest DJI Go app, stock right from the Play Store, and my drone is on 1.04.300 firmware. I unrooted it. Flashed everything back to the newest stock, and then I'm making a flight, you'll see here in the video, going into the wind from my home to just check range. Now what I did is I'm actually flying this in from inside of my house to intentionally cut down transmission range because my concern is, especially with the wind, that I wouldn't be able to get out to a distance where I ran out of signal before I ran out of battery. I put my remote in a fixed location on my windowsill with a very precise antenna orientation. You'll see here I made it out flying completely stock to about 9,400 feet at a very low altitude, again intentionally to minimize transmission signal strength. There you go. I had to return to home at about 9,424 feet away from my takeoff point. Now what you're seeing me do is install my Boost app. I haven't uninstalled the DJI Go 4.2.8. I'm just installing the Boost app, and then I'm going to move the config file. Now there's multiple Boost config files. I'm using the Boost config file that keeps me on 2.44 gigahertz. Installing that, and then I'm going to do another test flight. I turned off all Wi-Fi transmission sources in my house. I live in the country, so there should be effectively zero interference for this flight. So the only thing that's going to be different, controllers in the same place. I'm going to fly the exact same course over the ground. I set a max altitude that was very low, so I'm going to be at the exact same altitude. The only thing that will be different is I will be first booting up into the Boost app before I start the 4.2.8. So this is me starting up the drone. You'll see that you get the pop-up when you start up the transmitter, the remote control unit. I select or choose only once my DJI Go Boost app. I get a request about USB connection for the newer version of DJI Go 4. I go ahead and cancel that on this initial because what I want to do is first load up my Boost app, which is based off of a modified version of 4.1.3 DJI Go. So there you can see it's loaded up. You got to make sure that you actually got signal so that you can actually see out of the camera on the Mavic. I can. Then what I do here is I exit the app, the DJI Go Boost app, manually start up DJI Go 4.2.8, give it OK to connect to my USB, and I go ahead and make my flight. So here it is loading up. I'll take off. I'll make this run out the same direction. So same altitude, same heading and course, controller in the exact same location, again inside my house to intentionally put some kind of range barrier. Otherwise I could certainly get a further range than what you see here. Jumping forward, you'll see I'm already out to 11,500 feet. 11,600. I still have got video feed, and I'm still going. And in fact, even though at the top there it shows the transmitter down very weak, I ultimately had to turn around because I hit my point of no return. So I'll do further testing with this, but I'm pretty confident that this establishes that the Boost app works even with the newest firmware and newest version of DJI Go. Talk to you later.